Report phrases, topic, and purpose of report. As the supply chain manager, I was asked to write a report on different methods for shipping bananas. This is in the first-person point of view. The first-person point of view uses I, me, and my. The purpose of this report is to evaluate the advantages and disadvantages of transporting bananas by air. This is in the third-person point of view. The third-person point of view does not use I, me, my, you, or we. This report shall summarize the findings of a survey on banana sales by township. Findings means results. This report aims to provide information on the market of bananas in Yangon. To aim to means to intend to, or plan to. This report will investigate or examine the rate of consumption for bananas in Yangon. Consumption is the amount used or eaten. The purpose of this report is to examine the success of the Banana Festival marketing plan and make recommendations for future improvements. Describing or explaining problems. One issue is that, plus clause. One issue is that it is not easy to transport bananas across the Shan Mountains. A further problem is simply a fancy way of saying another problem. We only use further with countable abstract nouns. The main shortcoming is con, weakness, drawback, or disadvantage. The main disadvantage is. The main shortcoming is. One major disadvantage is. Talking about research. Prospective customers stated that they wanted more varieties of imported bananas. Prospective customers are potential customers. You can say said that, but stated or to state is more formal, especially for a report. Remember, that is a conjunction that joins two clauses. If you use prospective customers stated that, a clause should come next. A fairly frequent comment was that bananas rock. Fairly frequent is a cute little collocation. Frequent means happening often. Fairly means very. Fairly frequent is cute because it begins with two F's, and native speakers love to do this. A fairly frequent comment was simply means many people said. Bananas rock. In this case, rock is a verb that means to be awesome. Bananas are awesome. Bananas rock. This is slang, by the way. A survey of banana consumption in Yangon revealed that the vast majority of children preferred Rakhine bananas. The vast majority of is another way to say most plus plural or uncountable noun. Most children, the vast majority of children. Most people, the vast majority of people. Please note that you cannot say most plus singular noun, and you cannot say the vast majority of plus singular noun. This requires a plural or uncountable noun. Customers completed a feedback form asking them to rate various types of bananas. To rate is to list in order. After studying banana consumption, it was found that Shuini bananas were more popular in Thenganjun. It was found that is passive voice. You could also say we found that or I found that. This is active voice. However, if you're doing a formal report, you need third-person point of view. With third-person point of view, you cannot use we or I, so you must use it was found that. Comments from staff have shown a need for better banana scales or weights. Look at the structure. A need for. In this case, need is a noun. If you say that there is a need for something, it means that you need that, or we need that, or someone needs it. Consequences, effects, reasons, results. The tsunami in Irrawaddy Division resulted in a price rise in bananas. To result in something is to cause something. Note that cause is transitive. You do not need a preposition before the object, but result is intransitive. You need a preposition before the object, and the preposition is in. Hurricane Nagus resulted in many deaths. Hurricane Nagus caused many deaths. A price rise is a price increase. In this case, rise is a noun. Now, rise can also be a verb, just like raise. The difference between rise and raise is this. Raise requires an object. Please raise your hand. Rise does not require an object. The sun rises every morning. Consequently, housewives began to buy Shan apples instead of Mon bananas. Consequently is a fancy way of saying so. So, housewives began to buy Shan apples instead of Mon bananas. Reasons for this include lower prices of Shan apples and greater convenience. Reasons for this include is a fancy way of saying reasons for this are. Reasons for this are lower prices of Shan apples and greater convenience. This is mainly due to availability and cost. Due to is a fancy way of saying because of. Remember, due to plus noun, because of plus noun. This would result in banana farmers losing their businesses. Please note, as in the example above, we use result in or cause plus noun or noun phrase. Recommendations and suggestions. I suggest that in the future we plus verb 1. I suggest that in the future we increase banana production. Please note that when the future is a noun, not an adjective, you must use the. However, sometimes future is an adjective, and there's no need for the before it. In the future, I want to go to Lai Show. In this case, future is a noun, and it requires the. Do you have any future plans? In this case, future is an adjective that modifies the noun plans. Since it's an adjective, there's no need for the. I strongly recommend that we plus verb 1. This is a very strong recommendation. I strongly recommend that we increase banana production. I feel that it is important that we should plus verb 1. I feel that it is important that we should increase banana production. Remember, in the recommendations and suggestions section, it's okay to use first-person point of view. I, me, my. You can also use second-person point of view, you. It is therefore strongly recommended that Yangon Banana Incorporated increases banana production. This is third-person, passive voice. With the third-person point of view, we do not use I, me, my, you, or we. In this case, the company is called Yangon Banana Incorporated instead of you or we. It's also in passive voice. It is recommended that instead of I recommend that. This is very formal. Our chief recommendation is that plus clause. Our chief recommendation is that Yangon Banana Incorporated increases banana production. Our, in this case, is referring to the company that is doing the recommending. Your chief recommendation is your number one recommendation. This is a collocation. Noun or noun phrase is necessary. A rise in price is necessary. An increase in production is necessary. This is third-person point of view. There is no I, me, my, you, or we. Conclusion. It can therefore be concluded that, plus clause. It can therefore be concluded that Banana Incorporated should increase export of local bananas. For the reasons given above, plus clause. For the reasons given above, Banana Incorporated should increase export of local bananas. In conclusion, plus clause. In conclusion, Bananas Incorporated should increase export of local bananas.